Okay, time to take a look at the front pages of our newspapers now. And we'll start off with Business Day first up. Spilling the beans on PIC blunder. Crow partner guilty of shoddy work in earlier audit, and that is a partner at accounting firm Crow, which is at the heart of the controversial 400 million rand payment of the PIC to BEE outfit Acapulco, was recently sanctioned and fined by the independent regulatory body of auditors for poor work. The photograph is from the view inside the MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, during the closing ceremony of the FIFA World Cup between Spain and Argentina yesterday. Then Transnet seeks private partner for Cape Town Port. And they recently ranked as the worst performer out of 400 in the world, has kickstarted a process to bring in a private sector cash and expertise to operate the key multi-purpose terminal at the port. And the photograph there, oh my gosh, how can we not be celebrating at the moment? We haven't even mentioned you, but congratulations to the Junior Box defending their world crown. So really proud of them on Saturday. Great job, and well done to you guys. That was also a fantastic victory for us. In solidarity, Ntriveni fights claim of defamation. Emergency, private ambulance providers warn of industry extinction. And finally, regulation, honest messaging shapes safer cannabis policy. Okay, that's where I'll leave it.
I must say, I watched the Junior Box on Saturday, and
they were great.
It really is scary for the rest of the world because there's no letting up.
Next year's Rugby World Cup, here we go.
There's no letting up. It's like a conveyor belt.
It is.
We just keep churning them out.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the Daily Dispatch. Kukompo City's homelessness crisis sparks fresh calls for action. Now, concerns over human suffering, public safety and cleanliness, with the CBD flagged as hotspot areas. And it goes on to say that the growing number of homeless people sleeping on pavements, under bridges and public spaces across the city has prompted renewed calls for government to develop a coordinated strategy to tackle homelessness, as community organizations warn that the problem has become increasingly visible across the city. Then company boss found dead days after former employee gunned down. And this is the managing director of the Kukompo City company, where former employee Anda Peach Mlondeni was gunned down outside its offices last week, was found dead just days after that fatal shooting. And the police have gone on to say that an inquest docket has been opened after the 60-year-old MD was found dead at his home in Georgeweni village, just west of the city, on Thursday afternoon. And also on the back page, Big Bok win was not that easy, says Rasi.
Okay, the next one is The Witness. And this is the front page. Scathing report lays bare extent of sewage crisis at Albert Falls Dam. And they go into detail about this, where the report has laid bare the extent of sewage pollution in the Albert Falls catchment, documenting raw sewage flowing from broken sewage systems, overflowing pump stations and poorly functioning wastewater plants into streams and rivers feeding the dam. That's a frightening picture. The Zulu King pays Lobola for fourth wife in a Mpumalanga ceremony. That's the big picture on the front page there. Former Arthur Blaxall pupil lands a top government role. And they're celebrating one of their own. And newly appointed Acting Director General in the Department of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities, Dr. Pravina Sirkraj Ele. And this is her appointment being felt as breaking through for the disability sector. So that's a big celebratory story for them there. Grief deepens as sixth victim dies in Itopo horror crash. And then just on the top there, Rasi Box had to grind, and a broken educational system. All right, let me leave that there. That's the front page of The Witness.
Cape August this morning leading with water meter charges under scrutiny. The city defends the tariff structure. The City of Cape Town watchdogs and ratepayers groups have renewed criticism of the municipality's fixed water and sanitation charges, questioning who benefits from its latest tariff proposal and the decision to base fixed sanitation charges on the size of a property's water meter. And the civic organizations have argued that while larger water meters may justify higher fixed charges because they can deliver greater volumes of water, the same principle does not apply to sanitation services. And the city has gone on to defend that. Also, gang targeting spaza shops nabbed. An alleged gang of extortionists terrorizing spaza shops has been busted, with 4 suspects arrested for the murder of a shop owner in Bonteheuwel. And this comes as police are clamping down on extortionists targeting spaza shop owners for protection money in various communities such as Nyanga, Elsies River, Bonteheuwel and Franschhoek. A picture there. Kalk Bay Harbour, renowned for its dried snoek, which is a local delicacy that attracts both residents and tourists. Harbour has become a popular destination for those seeking those traditional South African seafoods. Also, city slammed over Gugulethu housing delays. Some of the stories.
All right, then let's look at the Sowetan now. Sowetan photograph of President Cyril Ramaphosa completing his Mandela Day walk and getting a little medal there. This was at the DP World Wanderers Stadium in Johannesburg. Then the big question and big headline there, why meat is so expensive? And this is the Red Meat Industry Services CEO, Dewald Olivier, saying that the industry blames livestock diseases, rising costs, as mince and beef cuts increase by up to 20 rand more a kilogram than a year ago, with chicken also getting priced highly. SA households are forced to rethink protein ideas for dinner. Yeah. Meet the entrepreneur who thrilled the Madlanga inquiry. A teen loses 440,000 rand in education fund in minutes, and Khosana feels at home with the 4 of us co-stars. And then, of course, just that there's another story that they focus in on is the ANC to name the Metro mayoral candidates in a photograph. This is not on the front page, but it's another big story that we're going to see being spoken about a lot. Reverend Frank Chikane, reportedly the front runner for the ANC's Joburg mayoral candidate. So that's a big story that they've got there.
Yeah, I think you meant the interpreter as opposed to the entrepreneur.
Oh,
at Madlanga.
Did I say entrepreneur?
He was the star of the
Oh, of course,
show
meet
on
the
Friday.
I did say in entrepreneur.
It
The
doesn't
interpreter,
matter.
because he really did.
So-
He stole the show.
That's why we leave it. And of course, let's take a look at the rest without our voices.